Welcome everyone to another video on the Racing Joker channel. Today we're doing another episode of The Garage, and this one's going to be a short one. You know, these videos are determined by how long it takes for me to cover the information, and today we are talking about Liberty Walk and Lamborghinis. So let me give you guys my opinion of Liberty Walk. This is going to be a little divisive, most likely. A lot of you are probably going to be triggered, but it's still raining since last episode. I'm not a massive fan of Liberty Walk and a lot of those other wide body kits because for me, I should change the picture. Woo. So I prefer body kits that look like they belong on the car. I mean, sure, some of these wide body kits look awesome. The Liberty Walk Aventador kit looks cool, but you can tell it's been bolted on top of the existing car. You could never convince someone the car came like that. Because I like body kits where it doesn't look like you had to cut up the fenders and all sorts of stuff like that, and it just all flows seamlessly. That's what I like. And so that's why I'm not a massive fan of a lot of these wide body kits, because they don't look like they belong on the cars. I like factory wide body kits because usually they replace entire fenders, side skirts, requires no cutting, it's just a bolt-on thing. Unless if you're talking about the Lamborghini Super Trofeo kit, because that's for a different type of chassis. It's not easy to put that on the road chassis without a lot of tinkering. But regardless, Liberty Walk may have turned me into a believer with this Liberty Walk Huracan GT body kit, and it looks like a baby Veneno. I actually love the way this looks. It looks like it's for the Huracans that, so not a Performante, not an Evo, because the exhaust is down here and not up here. I don't know if maybe you could get around that with a bit of tinkering with the rear bumper. Probably if you're willing to spend a bunch of money on this body kit, and this body kit is expensive, we'll talk about that later, you could probably find a way to make it work, but I actually really like it. Now, I'm a fan of the Huracan. I know it's a bit of an oversaturated thing that you see on the internet. A lot of people have Huracans these days, but there's a reason for that. It's just like R35s, it's just like R34s, Supras, you know, they're everywhere. You could argue that some of them are overrated, but I mean, you cannot deny, you cannot not respect, I hope that makes sense, truth tables. Cars like these, there's always a car that you can respect on the other side of the trench. But anyways, I don't even know if that made any sense. The Liberty Walk Huracan GT body kit. You can get it in full dry carbon. There's all sorts of different variants that have certain parts that aren't full carbon and other things like that. But for the full carbon version, it can cost as much as $60,000. That's more than my WRX. That's like 3 times more than my WRX. And it's going to be more because this is depreciating. But that's more than some official race car body kits for BMWs and Ferraris and things like that. It's nuts. As I said, it looks like an improved baby Veneno. It doesn't have the V12, but I personally, I don't like the V12 in the Aventador. I think it sounds a bit weird. But the V10s, the 5.2s, I like those a bit more. You need to do a little tinkering with the exhaust and maybe some manifolds and stuff like that, but much, much better sounding, in my opinion. I hope you can put this on something like a Performante, because even though it kind of works with this exhaust, I'd still want to try to make it where we get the Performante exhaust here instead. Someone's gonna have to try and do that. A lot of people already built Huracans with these kits for SEMA, and then God knows where they are now. They're probably sitting in some lot right now, not being driven, the poor things. And the other thing with kits like these is that I always kind of wonder how badly does it ruin the performance? Because with kits like these, especially when they don't come from the manufacturer, I always kind of wonder, are they just for show or are they actually practical? Are they actually practical? I mean, the wing looks cool, the fenders look cool. I mean, they kind of remind me of the fenders on the Super Trofeos and the GT3s and stuff like that. But I just gotta wonder, if you took this on a track, would it lose to a standard Huracan? I think it might. I don't know. whether the aerodynamics with this is actually any good. And I would like to hear your thoughts on it, you know, both on my opinion of body kits and also this body kit as well. I personally really like it. You know, if I decided to get a Huracan, I'd be tempted to get that kit. It is very expensive. And so replacing something that you break on it would be a bit tragic. But honestly, I think it improves the car. And I liked the Veneno, and this is definitely more affordable than that. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of The Garage. We talked about the Lamborghini Huracan and the new Liberty Walk GT body kit. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you all next time in the next episode of The Garage. Take it easy. Keep it crazy.